think I got some stuff. Let's see. Oh yeah, holy crap. Holy crap. Ugh. A load of the biggest mullet I've ever caught. Huh. Holy crap. Well, I'm set on mullet for basically ever. One throw and done. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 horse mullet and a big shad. That's a heavy net of mullet right there, my friend. Ugh. I would call that a successful throw. We don't need your big fat ass. Ugh. A bunch of these dudes we're gonna freeze. So that's great. All right, gang, we are out on the beach. We have brought that mullet that we caught in the cast net out here. It's like 2 days later. I had to do some work, and it's like way later in the day than I wanted to come out here, but now we get an incoming tide, so that should be cool. I'm gonna use 4 big rods and a small rod. Small rod's gonna get, I think it's gonna get live mud minnow and just go right off the edge here. I've gotten some cool stuff that way, so we'll go over what's going on each rod, what each rod is, as we get them baited and casted out. I don't want to waste too much time because, like I said, I already took too long to get out here today. So I forgot to charge my batteries last night. So we're gonna get to it, and here we go. All right, so first of all, let's talk again about the size of these dang mullet. Dude, these were huge. I bagged them 2 per bag, and I froze 3 of the bags. Kept this one unfrozen, thawed, so that we could use it out here today. Trying to reseal this bag and it doesn't want to cooperate. Isn't that fun when this Ziploc bag doesn't want to reseal for you? Okay, we're gonna cut some fillet off. That's that in there. Cut these fins off. You want to cut fins off because they'll make your bait spin around in the water out there. Any big pieces of fin or sticking up scale, just cut those off. Now we're going to take this guy and make our big strip bait. That's what we're going to use there. And we're going to use this guy to make our smaller baits. We're going to make 4 smaller baits because we have 2 double drop rigs. Now, the tide is coming in. It's starting to come in pretty quick too, so by the time I get all these rods out, I'm gonna have to move the rods back probably, but that's okay. Not bad. It's pretty calm out here today. The wind is blowing a little more across than I wanted it to be today. But that's all right. Big chunky bait out. Big chunky piece of fat mullet out. And that was on the pin spin fisher reel with the pin prevail, I think it is, rod, kind of medium heavy rod. put one of the double drops. This one will go in kind of closer. It's a double drop rig focusing on green and chartreuse for the float colors. Still going to put a 4-ouncer on here because that cross current looks pretty strong, even though it is calm on the surface. No fish bites on this today, I don't think. Not right now anyway. We might add some later. I think we're just going to try and use this mullet for now. Mullet are so big that the scales are almost like redfish size scales. Close. There's something playing with this bait, but it could be crabs. Oh, that's a real hit here, obviously. Something's got this. Might be a shark. I knew something was playing with it. Fish on! Be another big red. God, I haven't even been out here for 5 minutes. Shark. I see him. Come here, Bubba. Right here. Is that a sharp nose? No, this is not a keeper. Yeah, float back up a little more. He is angry. Let's get over here. Get the tripod and hook remover tool. So go. Look at that guy. Fat one. Looks pregnant. At least fat and full. It's not a sharp nose. Not going to keep it. Let's get it on its way. There he goes. Yeah, yeah. Oh, there's definitely something on this now. Bunch of slack. What have we got here? Better bluefish. Let's see if he's keeper. It's gonna be close. Might not be. Shit. Open up, bro. There we go. Let's see. Just a hair short, so he's gonna go back. Hopefully he'll be all right. He's bleeding a little bit, but I think he'll be okay. These are pretty tough fish. They're not like trout that die so easy. If you have a tough time with the hook, bluefish are pretty hardy. I'd say something might have this right now. Let's see if I got this. It might not have actually had it, but it also might have been crabs. Let's see what's going on here. I pulled my bait out of its mouth. That's what's happening here. There's a good hit on this one though. I would guess this is another one of those bluefish. Not even a very big one. So that's fun. Totally cool catching bluefish. He's probably an inch shorter than the last one even. It's probably 10 inches, 10, 11. Okay. Okay, third rod going out. It's a fish finder with a green float on it. second rod's getting hit hard. Probably another small blue. I would like to have a keeper blue or some whiting. He didn't get the hook. Baits are all still there. We're going straight back out again. There we go. That's a hit. That's a real hit. I think he's on here. I think he's on here. I think I got it. Little weakfish. Little weakfish. I don't think he'll be big enough to keep. I think these guys have to be 13. Be gentle with these. They have a soft mouth. How big are you? You're like 11 and a half. Like 11 and a half. Okay guys, this is a weak fish. Looks very similar to a trout. I don't know why my voice cracked. Probably because I'm yelling into the wind, I don't know. This is too small to keep. 11 and a half inches is how big this guy is. They gotta be 13. You can keep one per day. They have a blurry looking pattern rather than defined spots. That's how you can tell the difference between a speckled trout, spotted sea trout, and a weak fish. So this guy's gonna go back. All right, one last look at him. These are always cool to catch. Something a little different. There he goes, took off out of my hands. They'll tell you when they're ready. Cool. I was definitely getting cappies here. I think I got him. I think I got him. A little patience. A little patience. Wait till they actually have it. Something was pecking at it and wasn't getting the hook. Is what it was. It wasn't really taking the whole thing. Whatever this guy coming in here now was doing it. I got him. Another little bluey. Somebody from up north said they call them snappers in Jersey, in the Jersey area, which I believe because they don't have what we call snappers up there. Little blue, not very big. Still got my bait. got this one. What are you? Got a little blue. One of the littlest blues. They've been fighting the crap out of that float. Teeth marks all over it. Little blue. Little blue, bite. Boink. Top bait's still good. Let's see if we got a little piece to add on that bottom bait. We're almost out of the bait that I was going to use for today. So very soon, I think we're going to call it. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of Fishing Control. Had a great day out here. Didn't get anything to bring home, but definitely caught a lot of cool stuff. Tons of bluefish, probably caught a dozen or so bluefish, a weakfish, a shark. It was a fun day. And I'm gonna be out here very soon to do it again. I got plenty more mullet, so we're gonna get out here. I love the free bait aspect, you know, learning how to cast, throw the cast net pretty good. The 6-foot cast net's really easy. I highly recommend, if you fish with any kind of regularity, learning how to do that. It's not that hard to do, and you can get a lot of free bait that way and save money and have a lot of fun. It's very rewarding to figure out catching your own bait, turning that into a successful day of fishing. So I recommend anybody trying it. Anyway, I'm rambling at this point, so thanks for watching this episode of Fishing Control, and we'll see you on the next trip.